Welcome. This is a brief tutorial to teach you to access your 3Village temporary account and also to allow you to use the basics of GoFormative to answer the question that is being provided to you. First things first, if you go to google.com, if you already have a Google account that you're signed into, we recommend that you click on your profile icon and instead of adding another account, sign out of all accounts. Once you sign out of your account, or if you don't have an account at all, there will be a blue sign in button here in the top right corner. Click on sign in and use the credentials that you were given from 3Village to sign in to your account. Once you're signed in, go to this waffle in the top right corner, go to your classroom. You will only have one classroom listed on your page, and it's this one, the secondary math. Once you're in the classroom, you can go to classwork, and you will have one assignment posted here. It won't be this one, it'll be titled something different. You can click on that assignment, and then click here on the formative, and you will be prompted again to sign in using a Google account to get into GoFormative. And you will have to put in your credentials again or choose your credentials again. If for some reason you are not able to log in because you're not enabling cookies, there will be a little eyeball with a line through it where my cursor is moving on your address bar. You can click on that and enable cookies. Once you're here, you'll see the question. It will look like this for you. The directions that you need to follow in the question will be here next to the number 1. And then you will be able to go to this box here and begin typing your answer. And as you're typing along, if you want to show some mathematical shapes or functions or tools, you can then maybe make an asterisk and call it A here where you're typing, and then go to the show your work piece. And this is where you can begin incorporating some of those tools. So you'd want to start by clicking on the text box, asterisk A, so that this piece here coordinates with this piece here, and then click on the square root of x to start incorporating some of the math tools. So once you click on the square root of x, you can then click next to your marking to bring up the math tools. So here you might want to do 4 with a square root of 2 times 3. Oops. I times twice, times 3. And then add the math. And you can see here I accidentally did 22. So that's good. You could just go back to that exponent and backspace. And then if you want to add that piece in, you can go ahead and add math and drag that over. Another option is the shapes tools. If you needed to add a shape for whatever reason, you could then go back to where you're typing, asterisk B, and you can use any symbol you want. I'm just making this up to show you how the tool works. Click on the text tool, then click in the typing area, asterisk B, and then from there, go to your shapes tools, choose, say, rectangle for whatever reason, and add your rectangle. So this is where you'll be typing your answer and sharing any information that you want to share with text. And then if you wanted to show any work, you would do that here. And then you can click on the blue box with a check mark in it to come back here and continue typing your text. Once you are done, on your screen, I'm in a preview mode as a teacher, you will have a blue submit button underneath your question. You can hit submit and then choose submit assignment a second time, confirm that you're submitting it, and then you're good to go. Just remember that this is timed. If you are in the middle of typing and the time expires, you will not be able to submit your assignment. So make sure you have it submitted in the time allotted. Good luck.